Many insects. Propulsion to follow the light. And humans are the same. Except we call that light hope. Sweet dreams!
Not too far now. Tell me what you see.
Use the spotlight!
Time to relax. Bad dreams be gone! Turn that frown upside down. Cast your worries to the wind!
Time to say hello. Please, hold up.
Let's dance! Ready, steady, go! Be amazed! Wibbly wobbly! Witness the power of the walk.
Getting gear. Dead reckoning. Frost is coming.
Vibrota! Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day! Let's see! He might be a little... Don't slip and fall! Now I'm mad! Let me read you a verse. Know my sword! Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Commencing cleanup. Hair. Getting gear. Hair. Getting gear.
Odd.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
What's new? Nice hair. It's for medical research.
Charge! Rally!
Give up. Your light is mine.
Let's get down to business.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it up. As a good night should.
Light blade!
Leave it all to me.
Advance! Everyone on me!
As a dutiful maid would. Everybody stand back!
Press the advantage!
It's nothing.
Steady as stone. Check it out! Eat this! Nice and spicy!
Don't get frostbite.
Look at you, Foozhound! I'm a rock! You're toast! Boba, get them! Gotta dash! Ninjutsu! Out of the frying pan!
Dodge this! This moment will be frozen in time.
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
Talk to the Electro Archon. Another bad one? No, let me try again.
Someone's not in the best of moods. I hope you realize how lucky you are. If it was anyone else, I don't— But you're always smiling! That was a figure of speech. Do you understand? Oh, yeah. Something really big said. Oh, okay, I see. So, A's decided to palm Inazuma off on the humans. Impossibly stubborn. Jumped straight to the most extreme course of action imaginable. You know as well as I do that she's always been like that. Rushed into it without thinking. So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer some— Is she playing dumb? Uh-huh. You're learning, little one. But all I know is that it's the foundation of this— Because right in Makoto— Not just because of that. Anyway, we needn't worry about the deep— First things first. Follow me.
Now then, I always have my ways. It's to the outsider. The realm of consciousness is a very... In other words, even though...
So, it's abstract, but has a location.
Yes, no need to try and understand. Everything is turbulent and disordered. This is precisely why when
What? Alright, well...
Suit yourself. Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course. I say. Oh, nothing. It just seems extraordinary. By the way, remember to focus only a strong enough will can prevent you from being swallowed by the giant waves of abstract... Well then, the door's open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability. I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For my
No te
sake, and
preocupes,
for
yo la elimino.
Inuzuma's, please. Bring her back.
Rico, you better know what you're doing.
That's enough chatter. Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
You have returned. But this is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when, over countless battles, not once had I made all enemies of eternity. For your firm commitment to enforce, you bring honor to the title. Now these two return. Then, let this be our final duel, the conclusion to that which began 500 years ago. Final duel? Stand back, traveler. I'm going to be the start of something new. The time our duels took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations. The energy they consumed, great enough to vaporize the oceans and turn day into night. And the will they had, sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams. Yet, you have endured. I will endure forever. Illusion shattered. The will I carry within me will never be eroded nor destroyed. There is no escape. Inferior. Shine down in my hand. This is... I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But a will that cannot be eroded has no way to embrace the future. You need not worry. I know your path yet, and whenever I think of this, I feel the blade that I inherited. I noticed it also. This power is... This blade belonged to Mikawa. It was at once... You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. From this day forth, I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past, but from today, Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. You truly have changed. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change. But as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this again in the future. It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished fighting then? Like, for real this time?
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come to bear witness. I am Raiden Makoto. The Makoto? I'm so happy I left a faint fragment of... there was no time to wait for you to have a change of... But everything happened so suddenly. I've always felt terrible for having to entrust Ina. I should have been the one to... Did you know? What was it? I had some sense of it. But I know. Don't look down on me. See, it was with this possibility... Here, take it. But it is you who must take the...
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, A. Goodbye, Makoto.
So the A of the present planted the sacred Sakura in the realm of consciousness. No matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Eternity is a
A place where time is meaningless and cannot be understood. Perhaps that is the reason why you were able to return precisely to this. And yet, that sense of disorderliness has now...
I don't fully understand yet.
Well, I'm not...
I know what you mean. Without the sacred Sakura,
I know you've always perceived there was something special about the sacred Sakura, but to me, it has always been there. You've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between the sacred...
But
No.
don't you think that...
The sacred Sakura is within my purview at the shrine.
Ugh. Now we see who's
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot, and obviously I played my part too. It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment... Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly. At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also... Suffice to say, fortunately, your will was strong enough that the flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but...
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel?
I thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the out. My first thought was... But it turned out you had come to rescue me. You too have my thanks.
A, how are you feeling now?
My body has fully recovered, and the Shogun's will no...
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really asking about... After all, you saw Makoto in there, didn't you?
I only heard her voice. I'll be fine. I have to say, she even... It's all thanks to her that I just planted a seed.
Yeah, it was thanks to
Thank you
Today, at long last, Makoto and you are Inazuma's...
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you.
Oh, come on. You only think it's rare because you never used to listen to a word I say.
Makoto said the exact same thing.
Great minds think alike, hmm? I wonder, does that qualify me to... Actually, no. Forget that. Far more trouble than it's worth.
We will have to end the frivolities there. The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where things currently stand. Then, we will, after that, I will abolish the Sakoku decree.
Really? That's huge news!
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. I don't doubt that many I'm looking for...
Remember when we chased that Tanuki down this way? Huh? What's that? Paimon doesn't think they look anything like that. Oh, maybe there's a new kind of... Is it trying to get us to follow it? What's that girl doing over there? She doesn't look well. Let's go check on her. What just happened? All we did was lock on. Wait, where did all these people come from? True. Oh, and there's that girl.
If I leave now, will I... How many times? There's no going...
Anxiety over a lack of creative inspiration. Well, inspiration tends to give anxious minds a wide berth, so I hope our treatment will help you relax.
Thank you.
Many thanks.
Next, please.
What's wrong with her?
I'm fine. Next, please.
Tipo. Y... Uti, 5...
Whoa, that was unexpected.
Huh? What do we have here? Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Sorry for what? We have no idea what's going on here, let alone what you're sorry for. Would you mind bringing us up to speed?
Oh, it looks like you've entered my dream by mistake.
Dream? When did that... Whoa!
Hi. Feeling more awake now? Someone I know talks about you all the time.
So, who are you?
Right, of course. It's our first time meeting. My name is Yume Mizuki
Yume Kuibaku? Hey, it's that little...
That's what we look like in our original form. I'm guessing that's the one. Baku feast on the bad dreams of human beings, but we need to be in a dream of our own to digest them. The place where I must have swallowed one too many bad dreams, because they were causing me some digestive trouble. It's actually a good thing. Call it a happy accident.
Yeah, we thought you looked a little uncomfortable. That's why we came over. We didn't know what it was. We just thought maybe you... And Paimon
Thank you. But I still owe you an apology. While you were inside my dream, I've eaten so many bad dreams.
So Yume Kuibaku can eat good...
Of course it is. Dream, it's the unwritten rule of my kind. But don't you feel horribly depressed? Isn't your...
It's
Maybe.
It's a VIP pass for the Isa bathhouse. Staffed by clinical psychologists and offering spa and...
That's where I work. You'll find the address. This invitation letter entitles you to enjoy our highest tier service. I hope to see you as custom.
So she's a Yume Kuibaku that eats bad dreams and... Paimon's never considered therapy before. Speaking of eating, that bathhouse place does fine...
¿Qué haya? Una pregunta. ¿Quién crees que...
Ad Astra Abyssal...
Error.
Restaurant? That place isn't even worth mentioning.
Isa bathhouse. Well, based on the letter, it looks familiar.
Oh, are you here to visit? Oh, sorry.
Your bathhouse?
Oops. Please forget I said that. It just...
We have a VIP...
What? I've told them before, a promotional gimmick isn't gonna magically fix our business. I'm so sorry. I had no idea you were invited here by Miss Yume Mizuki. Please, feel free to redeem your VIP pass now.
Sounds like she has a lot of clout. But aren't you...
I am, yes, but Miss Yume Mizuki's a major shareholder. The business never would have gotten off the ground.
What?
Oh, it's no cause for alarm, though. She's a very responsible She only returned to Inazuma recently. Otherwise, I'm sure you'd have heard of her by now. She's a highly renowned clinical psych... Please, head on in.
An indoor hot...
Hello? I'll be right with you.
Oh, you okay?
Oh, sorry, I'm so clumsy sometimes. I promise I'll provide an excellent service.
How many times do I have to tell you? You breaking a few plates isn't the reason we've been losing business. Stop apologizing for yourself all the time. All it does is make you look
espero le
like
da
an easy
vuelta.
target.
we're not out to target anyone. You didn't hurt yourself, did you?
Nope, don't worry. As long as it didn't ruin your experience, that's all that matters.
Why is she so panicky? Actually, we're...
Shion, let me see to these two. They're my guests.
Ah, there she is! Baku Lady.
So Mizuki invited you here? As VIPs?
She means you must be very wealthy. Not everyone can afford our VIP service after all. But a couple of customers with cash to splash doesn't solve—
Aw, Murasaki. Was that you showing some concern?
Ugh, did not.
Since you're so eager to find solutions, you can work on our most pressing task.
Subtext being, you can't give it to—
Shion, I'll take things from here. What I'd like you to do is—
Will do! That's my specialty!
Sorry to keep you waiting. I have to keep our staff calm to ensure the panicky little girl is Hyakujitsu Haku, Shion.
Wait, so the...
That's right. How we choose to appear anyway, enough about— I would recommend starting with the psychological consultancy. Between me and you, since I ate one of the traveler's good dreams by accident, this seemed like the best way to make amends.
Ooh, we get to have our bad dreams. Oh, that's a good point. You've been having some
I take it you overheard Mr.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to cause you concern. Mr. Aikawa is a smart businessman. Our financial situation is nowhere near as dire as you're imagining. And in any case, passing our business woes on to our— Please enjoy the services we have to offer. Once you've experienced our hospitality—
Can't argue with that. Let's get started.
Of course. The only thing is, psychological consultancy is a one-on-one service, so perhaps I can treat the traveler—
Fine by Paimon. But,
She'll be fine. I noticed how gentle and encouraging you were towards—
Oh!
Secondly, she—
Food therapy? Oh, that sounds perfect.
All right then, please follow me. Don't get me wrong. Your psychology is so unique. Please. There's a theory which suggests that we bury our most powerful emotions deep within our dreams. That's the territory I would like to explore. Before I start, I'm going to ask you a few questions. I want you to nod your head for yes and shake your head for no, all right? Traveler? Hello? It's not time to fall asleep just yet. Very good. Now, I'm going to plant a few thoughts in your subconscious, but it's nothing to get nervous about. Just a way to improve your sleep quality, so the treatment will be more effective. This is an incense from Sumeru that soothes the mind. The fragrance is said to be the scent of dreams. Now, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and concentrate on the scent. The next step requires some visual preparation, so don't open your eyes until I say so. Oh, where did it go? I need to have a stern talk with Murasaki. How hard is it to just put things back where they came from? This needs another dab here. Huh, that's better. I said no peeping. I'm still not ready yet. Hey, don't run off now, darlings. Come here. For goodness sake, your butt's showing. All right. Shh. Let me do that for you. I can see that you don't like being kept waiting. Go on, open your eyes. Everything's ready. Take a good look at this painting. There are some very special little darlings hidden within it, and I'd like you to find them. Do you see her? Isn't she just adorable? Careful. When you look a psychologist directly in the eyes, they can see every little thing you're thinking. Careful. When you look a psychologist directly in the eyes, they can see every little thing you're thinking. Now you just need to find the others. She's a Baku as well. Whenever someone starts dozing off, she's there waiting for their dream to begin. Your journey into Dreamland began as you were looking for them. Feeling sleepy? Now I want you to take my hand. Very good. Now, close your eyes again for me. I want you to completely relax and focus your attention on the feeling of my palm touching yours. Notice how all other sensations in your body are slowly fading away. Now, imagine you're not holding my hand, but your favorite things in all of the world. You run your hand through the sakura blossoms, gently falling through the air. Then through a squirrel's fur. Then you grab a fistful of sand on the beach. You are once again in the wilderness, running with the wind at your back. But slowly, your palm loses sensation. You lose your way and find yourself surrounded by darkness. You can't see anything, but you hear someone calling you. And now, a light is shining from the same direction as their voice. Traveler, come over here. Longing caused by separation. It tastes so bitter. Please don't stop moving. Despair. Regret caused by mist. sakura petals fall. Go to where the squirrels play. Go to where you can hear the sound of the waves. That is where I am. Holding my hand tight, those lost sensations come back to you. The feeling of running your hand through falling sakura blossoms, and as you return from the... We've reached the end of today's session. Don't get up yet, though. You were just in a very deep sleep, so you're probably still...
How you getting along, Traveler?
How are you feeling after your session, Paimon?
Kinda fresher and more relaxed. It feels cozy somehow.
Good. That's exactly how you should feel after having a nightmare eaten. It sounds like...
Oh, for sure. Paimon especially liked how she used the sense of taste to help guide the process. But Paimon was asleep for most of it, so she's not really sure how it all works.
It's quite a bit more complicated than that. It deals with people's most visceral emotions, which have to be handled with the utmost care and attention.
That sounds super mysterious.
Sorry, How are you feeling, Traveler? Really?
What do you mean?
You have quite a... But when I was deep in your subconscious earlier, well, but that's not what concerns...
Huh. Well, maybe he's just an eternal optimist at heart.
Optimist or not, everyone has bad dreams. Maybe they're just hidden even deeper in your mind. You're a unique case, as I suspected.
But he said he feels cozy, just like Paimon. So whatever you...
True, but as a clinician... Fine, anyway.
Oh, that sounds good. You know, this place...
Don't start worrying about our bottom line again. I think the travelers were...
Most impressive, I must...
Miko, what brings you here?
Ah, there you are. I heard a rumor that you were about to be...
She's joking, right?
Miko, it's been a while.
Oh, she never mentioned? Interesting.
You'll have to forgive me. I just didn't want to scare the traveler off. And hi, I'm Miko's friend seemed like a surefire way to do that.
Oh, I've missed your way with work.
So, Lady Guji, to what do we owe the...
Why, I simply came to see the business that my dear friend has invested in. Oh, and also to urge you to sell your shares before their value plummets to nothing. You could...
Sounds serious.
Well, hasn't she told you? The Isa bathhouse used to be very popular. Oh, but recently a competitor cropped up. Since he provides a similar service to the bathhouse and boasts even better results, he was able to poach their entire clientele in Oh, it's such a pity to see...
Miko, my job is to relieve my clients of...
Oh, of course you'd say that. You're a professional. But no amount of professionalism is going to... I heard people have been lining up since the early...
Surely you...
True. Very true.
So, that's it? You're just gonna leave?
Oh, I'd love to help, little one. But I don't want to upset...
Miko's acting all mysterious again.
I understand why she doesn't want to help. The two of us are technically...
Huh?
Light novels are one way for people to pursue happiness in their free time. So, Miko and I disagreed quite significantly over the question of how to make people happy.
Paimon is so confused by your friendship. Paimon's curious, though. After today, it's hard to believe that anyone could offer a better therapy. Who is this Amuro Ichigensai guy, anyway?
Something of him. I suspect he's avoiding...
Well, we at least know where he is today, though, right? Miko happened to...
That's true. But I'm sure he'll find a way to avoid me again if I go look...
Then why don't we go instead?
As I keep reminding you, this is my problem, not yours.
Exactly.
Huh. Well, now it just seems rude if I reject your help. In return...
Sure thing! Just leave this to us! This should be the place. That guy looks official. Hi there, we're looking for Amuro Ichigensai. Are we in the right...
Pay first, take a ticket, then wait your...
97.
53. Be patient.
Jeez, what a charmer. Looks like sounds kind of therapeutic in its own way. But we don't really... Why don't we pass the time by talking to some of his other patients? It looks like there's a few... Sorry to interrupt.
Do I know you? Ah, so you're here for counsel...
Yep. Fellow clients of Amuro Ichigensai here.
Service? How crass. We're talking about...
In fairness to them, they haven't experienced it yet. Ignorance among the
Okay. Well, anyway, Isa Bathhouse calls it a service.
Ah, more defectors from the bathhouse, huh? Service might have a veneer of professionalism.
Why do you say that?
I'll tell you why. After just a few sessions with Amuro Ichigensai, you'll completely forget about all your troubles. Today's supposed to be my last counseling session. He says that after we're done, nothing...
Meanwhile, Isa Bathhouse boasts about their strange and mysterious methods, but it's a total scam. They'll...
Exactly. Overpriced and ineffective. But counseling from Amuro...
Me too. Probably see you tomorrow then?
Whatever the truth of the matter is, fine. Yeah, so we're mostly here to...
No, you don't need to just show up, take a seat, and he takes care of the rest. I remember he lit some incense. It smelled wonderful and instantly relaxed me.
I already know of the troubles that bring you to me.
I don't know why I lose my temper so...
Yes, in the sense that all negative emotions are defects of the mind. But I can remove these defective feelings, leaving your mind healthy, whole and free of distress. Now.
I don't actually remember the guidance. Oh, so rude. Your counseling session will change your mind, in more ways than one.
We're only being cautious. What's wrong with that? You said it yourselves. The whole reason everyone's coming to this guy is because they're worried about getting scammed out of their Mora.
That's a fair point. You just need some reassurance, right? In that case.
Go on.
Well, someone in my family actually knew Imura Ichigensai before, but he must have had some sort of epiphany, because he did a complete 180. Went from having the most, even more amazingly, all the people who used to despise him ended up becoming his best friends. His neighborhood's more peaceful and pleasant than it's ever been. So you can rest assured that whatever treatment you get from Imura Ichigensai, he tried and tested it on—
Huh? What a ridiculous story!
Doubt it all you want. I heard it straight from my relative.
What should we do now? We may have burned our bridges with these two. Yeah, there's still a lot of people ahead of us, though. Why don't you take a rest while Paimon keeps watch?
Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain. Who are you? It burns! Now!
Traveler, it's almost time! That was alright. Now time for us to go meet Miss... Oh, hello! We're number 97! It should be our turn now, right?
Yeah, sorry.
What?
Because Emura Ichigensai doesn't have limitless energy, that's why.
We've...
Not as long as some people. Try getting here earlier. Save yourself the trouble. Spiritual masters like Emura Ichigensai...
Drat! We should have barged in after all! Yeah, nothing else...
So he gives spiritual guidance, and it takes all your troubles away and leaves only happy thoughts?
Yep, at least...
How is that possible? Not even Mizuki could do that, and she's an incredible psychologist.
Is that right? Paimon was...
It certainly is. Humans are, how to put this,
You think? Because honestly, this sounded pretty convincing. And they...
But the idea he is spreading is categorically wrong.
that settles it then.
Is that what he's doing? It's unfortunate that you didn't get to meet him in person.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Imura Ichigensai. Rotten temper. Now wait just a minute. Filing patient records is normally the most tedious job in the world. But once in a while, something...
It's him.
Wait,
What is it?
where to start? His patient record mentions that if he lost, he'd...
Sounds like he had issues.
Oh yeah, serious issues. Anyway, since no one would talk to him in real life anymore, he turned. Naturally, this ruined the column for everyone, and the editors soon started rejecting his. Next thing you know, he's written a complaint letter to.
Gee whiz!
In my case, by giving them a wide berth. I'm pretty sure he only came here to try and start something. But Mizuki managed to get him into a session, and after some treatment, his.
Murasaki makes him sound like a rabid animal. He wasn't that out of control. Once I understood his situation, I was able to diagnose you have very high expectations for yourself. But you've faced a lot of rejection. You've never had any real close friends. So you don't know what healthy connection. In short, you long to feel a sense of accomplishment. You have no idea how to properly deal with these emotions. So you've been taking it out on other people.
You promised the world in your adverts. And that's serious. I mean, you completely misunderstood why I even sent that complaint letter. The Yai Publishing House.
In the magazine column you wrote to, your strongly worded letter appeared alongside dozens of.
No one with half a brain would praise a festering pile of garbage like that.
So when I touched on the idea of you having an egocentric worldview, this is the kind of thing I was talking about.
Wow. How the heck did you get him to...
Simple. He lost the ability to communicate. The Tenryo Commission had ignored his complaint letter, so he had no outlets left for his emotional outbursts. Eventually, with the help of some incendiary words, I got him to agree to try. It's a shame, really. If I.
It was all my fault.
For the last time, it was his fault for being an.
What? What happened?
Well, one day, he comes in as usual for therapy. I don't know what got into him that day, but he suddenly announced that he wished to be free of his. Obviously, she didn't manage it, and then he pulled out a complaint letter to try and intimidate her. That was the last straw for me. He hasn't shown his face here since.
Whoa.
Anyway, now everyone's had a look at his record. Do we think... Because it sounds to me like after he didn't get what he wanted...
Bad dreams are formed from a...
There's no point hemming and...
Is anyone there?
We'd like to book a therapy session. Can we...
Hello? Please come with me. I'll get you...
Wait. Those are the two guys Paimon mentioned earlier.
Oh, really? Well, that proves it, doesn't it? So, chin up, Mizuki. I bet you business...
Yeah, you Yume Kuibaku provide...
Interesting. Well, good. Murasaki, go help Shion, please.
Should've kept my mouth shut. I jinxed it.
Now we just need to report this guy as a fraud to the Tenryo Commission. Like Murasaki said, it looks like the Isa Bathhouse will be back in business in no time. No idea if our investigation actually helped, though.
Of course it did. You were a huge help. Now then, you only got partway through the VI...
Oh, true! Wow, Paimon feels incredible now. Nothing beats the complete service package. Agreed! Although Paimon didn't notice her inside just now. What could she be doing out at this hour? Let's ask around. Hey there, Mr. Aikawa. Do you have any idea where Mizuki went?
Oh, you're looking for Mizuki? She actually tends to disappear. As for where she goes and what she does during...
She takes the evenings to relax, huh? She probably oh, remember the place from last time? Let's head there and...
you! Torn to oblivion!
A little ambiance. Neutralize! Strike a pose!
Illusion shattered!
Burn it down!
This'll brighten up the place.
There is no escape! Now you shall perish!
Rise with the sun! Light of the blazing sun!
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal!
Fresh and floral.
Burn it down! Rise with the sun! Pyroclastic surge!
escape! Torn to oblivion!
Burn it down! Light of the blazing sun! Time to buckle down.
This'll brighten up the place. Neutralize. Time to shine. The show begins!
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal! Transcend!
How brilliant! A little ambiance!
Now you shall perish! There is no escape!
Strike a pose! Let the world come on! Stop that!
Rise with the sun! Rev the engines! Pyroclastic surge!
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for completing. The show begins!
Illusion shattered!
This'll brighten up the place! Extract!
Burn it down! Rev the engines!
Strike a pose!
Shine down! Ride to the sun! Wrath from the sky! Illusion shattered!
Shower me with praise! How brilliant! May I a little ambiance.
Torn to oblivion! There is no escape!
This'll brighten up the place.
Light it up! Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal!
Como si fuese.
Torn to oblivion!
A little ambiance.
Burn it down! Light of the blazing sun! Light it up!
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal!
The show begins!
Pyroclastic surge!
This'll brighten up the place!
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish! Shine down!
Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide! Russian Floral!
Burn it down! Switching gears.
Torn to oblivion!
Shower me with praise!
Light it up! The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
You'll get frostbite.
This'll brighten up the place!
This shit is not going anywhere.
Shot from the sky!
May I present?
Paimon? What are you doing here?
Well, firstly, we were hoping to get our next appointment booked in.
Oh, I see. I was planning on making it back before you finished in the hot springs, but I ended up spending longer here than I intended. Don't worry.
Aw, what's up? Indigestion getting you down again?
No, my digestion was fine, like I said. Bad dreams are basically bundled, so when I'm processing these emotions...
Does that happen to all you make?
Oh, don't worry about the other. Most Baku have I'm the odd one out in that sense. When I was studying abroad, now I understand human emotions much better. I can empathize with, but still, that's no reason for you to be concerned about me. I wouldn't be much of a... Letting your emotions out is one of the most effective ways to process.
Paimon thought maybe seeing those it even makes Paimon mad. You work so hard for them, and then they turn around and... Yes, they were led astray by some swindler, but it's not like they took much persuasion.
I can't blame them. Traveler, if I really could make you forget all... You really are different. Discovering what troubles people is easy for me, even in your case. But although I can see your troubles clearly, I still don't completely understand you. Thanks for... Anyway, it's much too late to book it.
All right, good night.
Bye for now. If you still want to book another appointment...
Smells great, doesn't it? This is the first of you. Oh, hey, traveler. Come over. Ding, ding, ding. That's right. She told me that she wanted to make some new... So, she asked me if I could think of a scent that... So I... Oh, whew.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the... Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward. Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Rain outlines your fate. See? Cross over! Yahoo! Time for takeoff.
Many happy returns!
Let me read you a verse. Huh? No, my sword! Higher, higher, hands on fire!
Rain cutter.
I'm going in! See?
Fracture!
Rain outlines your fate.
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
Up to it, Manzai!
Fate is upon you! Think you can get away? Brace yourself! Yoo-hoo!
Written in the stars.
Let my name echo in song! How brilliant! Here we go! Time for takeoff!
Shadows of fate. Decided by destiny.
Many happy returns!
Shower me with praise! Let's play!
World holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Rise with the sun!
There's it.
Switching gears.
A little ambiance. Reconstitute. Strike a pose.
There is no escape.
May I present?
Illusion shattered.
Extract!
Burn it down! Light of the blazing sun!
This'll brighten up the place. Shower me with praise.
There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
Reconstitute.
Wrath from the sky!
A little ambiance. How dare you! Let the world come alive!
Light of the blazing sun!
Illusion shattered.
Extract! Russian floral!
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
Rise with the sun! Wrath from the sky!
How brilliant! Let my name echo in this'll brighten up the place.
Now you shall perish.
Burn it down! Pyroclastic surge!
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do? Strike a pose! Reconstitute! Light it up! Fresh and floral! Yoo-hoo! Time to shine! Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal! Light of the blazing sun! A little ambiance! Torn to oblivion! The show begins! Many ladies in the court of Fontaine like to spray their perfume. Ad Astra. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra.
Come on, show me your courage.
May I present?
Don't mind if I do.
Pyroclastic surge!
If you are not.
Mizuki! We're here to... Oh no, what's wrong with them?
They've been like this ever since they woke up.
Ooh, it's an extreme case of indigestion.
Huh? How come? Oh, did...
I doubt it. We only had 4...
Paimon! Paimon blames the other two.
You're right. Something's definitely wrong with their nightmares. Point being... Oh, this situation is dire.
What can we do?
We need to find those two Traveler, Paimon.
Let's see.
Lead the way.
You know, I went out to sea earlier today, but was so distracted that I lost my net.
Yeah, I messed up today too. But hey, what's the big deal? A few bandits got away, it's not...
Hey, you two! Murasaki and Shion are...
Whoa, someone's in a bad mood, huh? So...
I know, right?
What's wrong?
They're acting so weird. Paimon was pretty...
Allow me. Gentlemen...
Did we?
I don't think so.
Huh. Do you
No, why would I? What?
Nope, nothing comes to mind.
What is going on? It's like they've completely forgotten what
He
they did
pasado,
last
parece
night.
no recuerdo nada de lo ocurrido anoche.
Although Paimon can believe what they're saying, they don't exactly...
No, they're clearly not in their right minds.
Whoa!
Entered their subconscious minds. I noticed they've both become disassociated from their subconscious, meaning I can access it.
No! No! Those thugs! I won't let them get away with this! I won't!
The sea is too rough today. I should stay on dry land till things calm down.
Huh?
As you can see, their troubles haven't gone anywhere. Susukira seems to have a short fuse, which causes him to act out of line. As for Umiko, I believe he developed a fear of storm. Their negative emotions have been isolated from their conscious minds and left to float around in their subconscious. That's why on the outside, the only emotion they appear to feel is happiness. But those suppressed emotions will only continue to fester in their subconscious, eventually turning into the nightmares that have been giving Murasaki and Shion indigestion. If it's Emura Ichigensai's doing, I guess he's not the straightforward calm man we thought he was. Did you notice anything strange when you came here yesterday?
Not really. You sure kept that one quiet.
Oh, no. Look.
Mizuki?
Something inhuman. If we don't find an...
Yikes!
What's with the urgency?
Yeah, he'll turn up...
this is...
You do remember what happened, only you don't want to talk. Just thinking about it.
Please, stop.
Emura Ichigensai's treatment has clearly left you wounded and vulnerable. At least, as long as you answer our question.
All right. But seriously, we really have no idea. We've asked already.
Yeah, apparently, yesterday's session kind of...
Is he trying to hide from me again?
They really don't know anything?
I don't suppose you know where he lives, do you?
No. We did ask yesterday.
In that case... Yes, I suppose. Honestly...
Don't forget, we want to book our next therapy, so we're not going to quit until all this is resolved. And the...
Looks like I have... Still, the last thing I want...
don't worry.
Paimon.
All right, sure.
Very good.
Pretty bold claim saying you'll track this guy down, cause in case you hadn't noticed... Oh, wait, you're right! Shh, there's no time to lose! She's usually somewhere around here.
Here for a fortune slip, little ones? Or visiting a friend?
Whoa! Where did you come from?
That was a little lukewarm. You're starting to sound a lot like her. But pleasantries aside, you may remember I dropped a not-so-subtle hint as to his whereabouts yesterday. You mean to tell me you still haven't found him?
Aha! So
let's not lose focus.
yeah, fair enough. Next thing we heard was he's not seeing patients there anymore. Apparently.
Oh, and after the...
Don't know if this helps, but...
Wait, what?
You know him?
I once asked the Yai Publishing House to host an event. Are you telling me that Emera the Hellraiser and Emera the Healer are the same?
Based on everything...
All right. Well, in that case, give this address a try.
Really?
This was the delivery address he gave to the Yai Publishing House once. The warehouse took one. Of course, with the benefit of hindsight, it's rather obvious why he lives there. Someone as antisocial as him wouldn't be welcome anywhere else.
You've got a point. Well, we clearly made the right decision coming to talk to you.
I'm just glad I could help.
You mean Mizuki?
I can tell that she's in...
Really? 'Cause yes...
I assume she has always believed that, ever since we were classmates. And now that I'm the last thing she'd want is for me, of all people, to swoop in and save the day the moment the going gets tough. So if I want to help, I have to be mindful of her feelings and tread delicately. I'll take that as a compliment. Mizuki's always so considerate towards others. It would be nice for someone to reciprocate once in a while. Well done, you took the hint. Now, while I'm sure you'd love to chat longer, you see—
Oh, right. Come on, let's send a message to Mizuki right away!
Don't tell Mizuki about our conversation, by the way. If she asks,
By the protection of the Electro Archon, may the blossoms of the sacred Sakura bloom eternally.
Narukami, please. See that he stays safe.
Traveler, Paimon.
Mizuki! That was quick.
All thanks to you two. With what I learned from those two guys, I managed to give Murasaki and Shion effective... So, this is where...
Sure hope so, 'cause this is our only lead.
Then that confirms it. We've come to the right place. Now we may face great danger once we're inside. So from here on out, stay close to me and stay focused. I don't want either of you...
We'll be fine. You just focus on what you need.
All right, fine.
How brilliant! This is creepy. Feels like there are loads of eyes staring at us.
Calm, yet
What is it, Mizuki? Figured something out?
nothing new. Just further confirmation of my...
He set up an ambush?
Seems like we're not welcome here.
Showing you praise!
Shine down! Now you shall perish!
This'll brighten up the place.
Miss Yume Mizuki, you found me at last. Ah, and I see you brought some friends with you.
Emira Chuya.
Mizuki was right after all. Paimon wasn't expecting him to be so polite, though.
Please, do not call me by that name anymore. The old me was plagued by negative emotions. But I have parted ways.
You have to listen to me. There is no way to get rid of all your...
Your perspective is most amusing.
What's so funny? Don't you know you're harming people?
Harming people? That's what you believe?
What is...
As you can see, Miss Yume Mizuki, all my psychological problems have been complete. I must thank you for your attempts to diagnose my condition. But all my misery was merely a consequence of human frailty. I lived in fear and anger. Fear that I was not worthy of other people's attention. Anger at how... I became a slave to my emotions. They turned me into a wretched and loathsome creature, hostile to everyone. But things are different now. I've acquired. No longer will I be afraid. Never again will I be stirred to anger. No, I am filled now with only one emotion, and that is happiness.
What I'm hearing is that you've developed your own
I would be delighted.
The first is a soldier with poor control of his temper. He flies off the handle too easily, and it gets him into all sorts of trouble. This is having a significant impact on...
He simply needs to let go of his anger. Then he will surely...
The second is a fisherman who's developed thalassophobia. Now he is unable to provide...
Oh, of course. He must cast his fear far...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh?
The soldier's anger is rooted in his strongly held principles. Losing his anger made him... The fisherman's fear made him one of the most reliable sailors around. But after forgetting his fear, he destroyed the fruits of the entire... Fascinating, isn't it? Emotions are integral to negative emotions. Not only that, but they're... So do you have any idea what...
What an amusing theory. In fact, I do remember those two. How can you believe that negative emotions are required for a healthy psyche? It's a laughable theory. Don't you remember how I was when we first met? You call that...
Acknowledging that negative emotions exist doesn't... But if that balance gets disrupted, emotions start working against each other. The person you were when you first came to my practice only proves this further. You were dominated by your emotions. Under their influence, you deliberately inflicted pain on other people. This diagnosis is going to sound harsh. You've simply gone from one extreme to another. You say you've reached perfection, but you're just as dysfunctional now as where...
You... How entertaining. I will forgive you for this offense, because I know my present perfection to be a fact. You once told me that nightmares are the result of a buildup of negative emotions. Clearly, That proves that all of my negative emotions have been definitively eradicated.
I'm afraid not. Look where we are right now.
What?
No wonder! Hyman knew something was up the moment we arrived!
The enemies that we encountered were manifestations of his negative emotions.
No, that can't be.
That entity claimed it could remove your negative emotions, but all it did was separate them and store them deep in your subconscious, beyond your reach. There they were left to fester. Your situation is far worse than that of the other victims. It has deceived you at a much deeper level. You can't even perceive that at this very moment...
How laughable. Fear? No. There is no fear left in me. This is all just a terrible joke.
Something's appeared behind him.
So, my arch nemesis has seen through my trickery. Clearly, you came prepared. The emotional cocoon I've wrapped him in.
So it is you.
What is that?
A nightmare monster. A fearsome... We Yumekui Baku eat the nightmares of humans, while they called those nightmares their home. So we were natural enemies. When I heard the Traveler recount that strange dream, but it's still a shock to see one of our long-lost arch-enemies in the flesh. They were supposed to have gone extinct long ago.
Then allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kurayume, and I am the last of my...
Kurayume. That's a name I haven't heard in a long, long time.
Likewise, Yumenazuki is a name that takes me back to a different age. Although I must say, ultimately, the fall of the nightmare monsters was the fault of our host. But now, I have found a way to revive my kind, and you are too late to stop me.
Oh no! We've got to catch up to him!
What's happening? Hyman's feeling dizzy all of a sudden.
That's the feeling of rejection. It's so strong. Quick! After him!
There he is! Right there! Whoa! What happened to all the paths?
He's repressing his emotions even harder.
Rise with the sun!
Turn that frown upside down. Is this a nightmare?
Sweet dreams!
Time to relax.
There! He's got nowhere left to run! Whoa! What's happening to the ground?
used my powers to cushion our fall. Is everyone all right?
Don't worry. We've fallen from bigger heights before.
We've been completely cut off. That creature has taken...
Would it be easier if we wake up now and go catch him in the real world?
Remember the fragrance we smelled on our way in? That's how the monster lures people into the dream state. He's turned Emirachuya's nightmare.
Eat this nightmare?
Not only is it possible, Paimon, it's...
Oh, Paimon knows that! It's just... We all saw what happened to Murasaki.
This monster has harmed too many people. We have to stop it. It's okay. I knew what I was getting... We may not have caught him, but our chase wasn't in vain. He led us deep inside his dream. We should now be...
It's so dark.
That's what happens if you... There must be a lot of emotional fragments in this place.
Wait, but...
Where the light is.
If I say it's your fault, it's your fault! Do you understand me? You shouldn't go running around with that stupid thing in your hand!
Ugh, the atmosphere...
Be careful. Every time we draw near to one of these fragments, we'll...
Sweet dreams!
You, a writer? Didn't they reject you already? Get rid of this crap!
We shouldn't stay here.
Ha! I won! That guy? Let's keep playing.
Wow.
Nope. Not...
Time to relax.
What is it?
It's his sorrow. Human emotions exist in a delicate balance. When that balance is lost, negative emotions spiral out of... By isolating these negative emotions and allow... If we want to restore balance, we have to dispose of the excess negative emotion.
Oh, so that's what you mean when you talk about eating that...
Well done, Paimon.
Aw. Alright, what's the next step?
I need to find a way to separate the negative sorrow might just do the job. As long as it's kept in check.
Let it out, Chuya.
This process will untangle his unbridled fear and anger, his unresolved resentment, and his unshakable despair. These excess emotions will be separated out from the rest. They are the source of this nightmare.
Oh. Ugh!
It's a good cry can work wonders. Even though he seems beyond helping, I think he should be able to
Are you ready to come out now? I'll be waiting for you right here, son. I'd love...
All right. There goes that nightmare. Hopefully this marks the beginning of a sweeter dream.
Amazing!
I thought I had found the perfect host.
Ah! He's back again!
Freeing a single host from my clutches.
What is this place? Borderland?
To put it simply, this must be how that
Mizuki...
He's trying to turn this place into a nightmare so he'll be more at home. This place is connected to the dreams of every human in the nation. From here, he can place a copy of himself in every dream. If he succeeds...
Then we know what we need to do.
Maybe. If we can get close enough to reach his core. Dealing with this many in one go is going to take a different approach. We need a
Sweet dreams?
Lost mines. There should be some around here. And some of them will have come from Sweet Dreams originally. Careful. We've got to move quietly. The nightmare monster has usurped control here. We need to stay out of his sight.
Sweet dreams!
Yoo-hoo! Ha! Inazuma shines eternally!
Reconstitute a little ambiance.
Switching gears.
Wrath from the sky!
May I present? The show begins!
Chasing Tanuki through the woods. And thank you for lending us your happiness.
Burn it down!
Turn that frown upside down.
Time to relax. Darkness closing.
How brilliant!
Watching fireworks fly up in... Thank you for sharing your All right, we've gathered enough power to proceed. The core should be just up ahead.
Why? Are these sweet dreams?
I just wish we could have gathered some more. But these are all... Which means we're running out of time.
No problem. We're ready.
Sweet dreams! Time to relax.
Turn that frown upside down. Time to relax.
The alacrity with which you walk into my trance freezes me. Do you not realize why I brought you here? Because this is my domain. No, where are you?
Not yet, it isn't.
Let the world collide!
Yeah, now! Use the power of the good dreams!
I think you will find it to be quite ineffective against the power of my nightmares.
Because the happiness you provide is a lie. All the while, these repressed feelings continue to fester in their subconscious. Your kind has always thrived by magnifying your host's negative.
Incorrect. This time, I shall change the fate of my entire kind. When a human becomes dominated by their negative emotion, but I can give them a fantasy instead, turning them into the perfect. This is the path to our revival.
You do realize what that means, don't you?
Oh, I'm perfectly aware. There is nothing you can say that I do not already. But I'm afraid I could not care less for the moral burden that you impose upon this. Now here's a question. Do you see now? I won this battle long before you ever set foot inside this tree.
What's going on?
He's growing stronger. Even if we could find more sweet dreams now, it still wouldn't be enough.
If you accept that negative emotions are an immutable presence in the human mind, without the Yumekibaku there to hold their hand and walk them through dream regulation therapy, do you honestly think that anyone would ever be inclined to embrace their negative emotions? No, they would sooner run from reality to forget all about their troubles.
But the whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist. Traveler. These feelings. Longing. Caused by separation. Despair. Caused by failure. Regret. And after all these flavors, long before you ever... The power that you have gained by The whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist was to try and help people become someone like you.
It's you!
Your dream is so powerful!
Traveler, give him all you've got!
Take this! Thunderclap! Yeah! 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 Following thunder! Take this!
Impossible! With just one person...
Once the false dream he created has been destroyed, I can make sure all... I don't think I ever would have been able to do this with...
Don't mention it! What? He's still not dead? Wait, does anyone else hear?
Maybe he made his host build some kind of device in the underwater cave.
So you mean we're in danger in the real world too?
We've got to wake up.
But how? Like...
This should be high enough.
Huh?
If you're afraid, then just take my hand and close your eyes. Yes.
Hold on tight. The Yomeku Ibaku are getting to work. It's finally over. It's a good thing I had the foresight to ask them for help. They were very delicious. Traveler, could I pick your brain with another question? What do you think humans tend to have? If only that. Most people struggle to deal with their negative emotions. They bottle them up inside. As a result, humans have far more bad dreams than good ones. And heck, there are even people out there who only have the mind space, which is all to say that the dreams we get to taste are usually bad ones. I once believed the only reason we even though I call myself a clinic, still, if we can use psychotherapy to help people that way, more and more people can free up their minds for truly happy dreams, until there'll be enough to share around. A naive one, more like. Even though I've run this business for quite a long time now, it still hasn't come. So I must thank you, because after meeting you, I finally became, and knowing that is all the treatment I need against the dark thoughts I sometimes have.
There you are! Paimon's been looking everywhere for you, too! Paimon was just watching the Baku eat the nightmares. They got really full and oh, and speaking of Baku, we were gonna book another appointment with you, weren't we? Remember?
It's a little late for that now. Ask me again.
Oh.
Still, the night is young. Want to stay here and watch the...
Huh?
The moon
Granadita.
Excuse me! Hello! Please come register.
What's going on? Why are there so...
Oh, it looks like business is booming with Amura Ichigensai out of the picture. And it's good to...
Morning, you two. Want to make an appointment?
Yes, please!
Then I better get you another VIP pass. You're our most...
Awesome! In that case, very important Paimon would like to start with the fine dine.
Oh my. Imagine if you'd taken my advice and sold your shares.
Why would I be upset? It's not as if I ever took your...
Oh, I've missed that way with words. So affectionate.
Would it kill you to not sneak up on people every darn time?
Morning, little ones. Did you enjoy the scenery last night? Hardly. That tree was directly beneath the Grand Narukami.
Is there a reason you're here, Lady Guji?
Mostly because I felt like a walk. But the gentleman who your fellow Yumeku Ibaku fished out of the water last night is no longer in a...
It could have been worse, I suppose. Lady Guji, I owe... Come on, Miko. You've always been worse than me. I admit that I feel inferior around you, and have an urge to prove myself. How could I not? But maybe these feelings are what have driven me to take this business. My sense of inferiority keeps my ego in check, and my desire to prove myself gives me the strength to persevere. I'm able to accept these parts of me for what they are. There's no need for you to tiptoe around them.
Oh, you could have told me sooner. The poor traveler here has been doing all my running around for...
True. But then again, without the Emura Ichigensai had amassed a huge following. An angry mob of zealots could have done some serious damage to the shrine's...
While that's all true, my main concern was that I didn't want to upset... I always seem to forget that you're more cunning and less adorable than you look.
It's not that I don't get upset. Here's your new VIP pass.
Tiene una cola.
Reconstitute! Fresh and floral!
Take them. I have no need.
Could I trouble you to deliver this letter to Barbara? Please don't misunderstand. This isn't a private letter. Well... Charity work? Oh, please don't joke. If you really want to help me, then please enlighten me. Of course! I'd give anything for her, body and soul. I'm club president. You mean that rather than having my eyes fixed on Barbara all the time? Very well. Thank you, sister.
Another test subject.
There is no escape! Torn to oblivion! Burn it down!
Another test subject.
Becomes